Welcome to our YouTube channel titled Vinyl City Broadcasting, your transit express to rock and roll trivia. I'm Marie, the host of VCB. Rico's sending me downtown to pick up a baton at a sporting goods store. A baton is basically a hollow cylinder carried by each member of a relay team and passed to the succeeding runner in a race. Athletes carried them in the Olympic Games and still do today. I'm running off to the store. I'll see you in a little while. Rico, I'm ready to pass this baton off to you when I get in the studio.
You look tired, Marie.
VCB audience, you know there is someone who continues to carry the baton or the legacy of all the doo-wop groups that are still running the race and entertaining fans for the last 14 years since he was 9 years old. We interviewed him last month on January 27th at the Best of the Doo-Wop Volume 4 show held at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts in Cerritos, California. His name? Kid Kyle. Kyle has shared the stage with some of the best doo-wop talent on the planet, both late and present, including the late Jimmy Beaumont and Johnny Maestro, and many more. You can see these wonderful pictures on his website. The first time we saw this young man perform was on a PBS doo-wop special, My Music, Doo-Wop Love Songs, about 10 years ago. And he was only 12 years old when he came out on stage and sang I'm So Young, originally recorded by the late great original lead singer of the Students, Leroy King. That was Kyle's signature song at that time. So sit back and enjoy.
She says I'm her only one. I wanna get married.
so much talent at 12 years old. The kid can sing. Okay, let's jump forward in time to January 2018. Let's listen to the interview that Dan Pequeno, contributor to Vinyl City Broadcasting, did with Kyle at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts. You can hear his new signature song playing in the background, The Diary. Run that interview, Rico.
Hi, I'm Dan with Vinyl City Broadcasting. We are the folks that absolutely love rock and roll doo-wop from the 50s and 60s. And I'm interviewing a gentleman here who's now carrying the torch of doo-wop rock and roll. And it's so nice to be sitting right next to Mr. Kid Kyle. Kid Kyle.
Yeah, that's right.
He's given me permission to call him Kyle.
That's right.
So Kyle, how did music come together for you? I mean, you didn't get involved in sports or auto shop. How did you get involved into music? What was the seed or what inspired you?
Well, when I was about 8 years old, I used to go to all the doo-wop shows with my aunt and my uncle, and we really, went to every show, the Duprees, that kind of stuff, and they saw me in the audience. I was, I was 8 years old, so they called me up, and we sang a song together, and really went from there. I listened to it my whole life. I was a big Elvis fan, so I was born on his birthday, so that's really what got me, hooked on it. And ever since that song we sang, You Belong to Me, with the Duprees, that's where we went from there. And I started, touring the country, touring the world, and this is our 13th year touring in doo-wop music now.
So that incident sparked you.
Absolutely.
It woke you up.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you love the music because you're still doing it and you're carrying the torch.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better music.
Thank you
That's
for
sure.
saying
And,
that.
That's all I listen. That's all I listen to. So I have to be honest. That's all I listen to. So.
Yeah, because I quit listening to music sometime in the 1990s, but it's music that I've told people the music never died.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It never died. It's there.
It's never died, but also if you go abroad, we performed in Europe, a couple times, and it's very strong there. And my age, younger, a little bit older, that's mainly what you get at these big rock and roll festivals, and they love it. They dress like the 50s, they act every day, so it's amazing. It really is.
I know, I saw the same thing in Japan. They were dressed with greased hair, rock and roll. It's like, wow, but that's not, doesn't belong to their culture, but they love the culture from the United States and that music.
And they do it every day, okay? They dress like it every day. It's really cool to see, so.
Therefore, the music never died.
Exactly right.
It
exactly
transcended
right.
cultures, you know what I mean? And even people that didn't understand what they were singing about loved it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So you do a classic hit song called I'm So Young that became your signature song. So how did that come together for you?
Well, I'm so young. That's really, I think of it as the song that really kicked off my career. We did it on the PBS special when I was 12, and I sang it. It was a national, broadcast, and I sang it with the original students. And I think there was one or two originals at that time, maybe just one on stage with me, and but the guy who wrote it was there as well. And that's really what started my career full-time. So that's the song. I'm so young.
Cool. So give us some trivia, not on the internet, about you or the fun experiences that you've had you'd like to share with the audience from DCB.
Oh man, where do I start? I mean,
Hey, just give us a couple of gems.
I've been lucky enough to, I've lived an incredible life so far. Who I performed with, who I've had to, the education I've got from all the originals. My mentor is Johnny Maestro.
Okay.
He was,
The late Johnny Maestro.
That's right, one of my closest friends. And, I like to say it's an education that can't be bought.
No, you can't read it out of a book.
No, you can't, and that's exactly right. I mean, I've grown up with them as close friends, as family, and just all the tips they've given me over my life, how to do this on stage, how to sing, how to, hear the harmony, this and that, something you can't be taught any way else, But, I guess some signature things would be touring Europe. That was a major thing for me. That was amazing, and we've been back a couple times. Doing some duets with Johnny Maestro on stage. That's, tops to the top. singing on PBS with the teenagers. A lot of people don't know that happened. It was taped. It was never broadcasted, but we did a couple songs with the teenagers on PBS.
And we interviewed Herman Santiago of the Teenagers here on VCB.
We were just with him a couple weeks ago at the other PBS tape.
Such a pleasure.
Yeah, so it's been really an incredible life, and the people that we've met with is just really something else.
Well, for us to meet you is kind of a treat for us.
No, hey, I feel the same way.
We're meeting all these folks tonight that will be
Yeah.
performing tonight. People whose music we listened to when we were a lot younger. you know?
Yeah, it's true, and I can't wait to be out here with the California audience, and we've been out here, maybe a couple times before, and that was my younger years. And
That must have been a long time ago.
it was, I'm 23 now, so that's probably when I was about 13 or 14.
Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
don't know if we want to talk to you anymore. You're too old for us.
I feel it. So, but it's all right. We get through it. We get through the day.
So we know you've done a PBS show with TJ Lubinsky. Give us some gems or some thoughts about that to share with us, because that's coming up sometime in the future to be broadcast, am I right?
Yeah, I've heard a couple dates. I'm not exactly sure, so I don't want to say exactly. But we taped it maybe about a month ago now, and it was a great show. The acts were incredible. Just seeing the whole production of it, seeing the acts doing it over because they want to have a different perspective of the camera, that kind of stuff. So it's really amazing, and seeing all the people. And Anthony was there. Little Anthony, he introduced me because I sang a diary. That's become my signature song now.
Their song?
Yep, exactly. And so Anthony introduced me. They brought me in for that. And
So who else did you get to see on stage?
you can name. There was 2 nights, so we were there one night, and he was on that night. The Brooklyn Bridge was there, and obviously old friends. Larry Chance, and you name it, they were there. The Daniels. It was a great night. It was an incredible night.
I remember
Jimmy Clanton, who was a great friend as well. Just a lot of great acts.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Kyle, we're so grateful you sat down with us,
It's been a pleasure.
giving us this history behind the scenes, and so we'll turn it back over to Vinyl City Broadcasting and our staff and Marie, and that's it. And we thank you for being here.
I appreciate you having me.
It'll be $3.
Well, let me get back to it. I don't carry cash too much anymore, so. Absolutely.
Now I'm going to sell you some vinyl cider. No, just kidding.
All right, well, you can test me.
Dan and Kyle looked like they were having a good time, don't you think? We had the opportunity to converse with Kyle and his agent general manager Marty before and after the interview. We also took some pictures with Kyle and the rest of us, which we have posted on Rico's Facebook page. Also, we left Kyle with some personalized items that were designed specifically for him. The concert came next, and what a terrific job all the performers did. After the concert, we gathered at the Sheraton Lounge across the plaza to enjoy a couple of adult beverages and further association. It was a weekend we won't forget anytime soon. Before we close the show, we want to remind you to go to Kid Kyle's website and check out his latest CD, Can't Help Falling in Love. And then, of course, TJ Lubinsky's PBS doo-wop special called Doo-Wop Generations, this Saturday, March 3rd and or March 10th in some cities. Check your local listings. Kyle will be performing for his second time for PBS television. Tell all your friends that love this music. Thank you again, Kyle, for the interview and association, and we wish you much success. Time to get out of here, Rico. Maybe we can take the Path subway over to Jersey and check out Kid Kyle's neighborhood. Just think, Rico, I could become a Jersey girl for a day.
I don't think so, Marie. You need that Jersey accent.
Well, let me try. Yo, Kyle.
da